Okay, so e4, e5, let's just play normal, standard, solid chess, knight f3, knight c6. Yeah, and here we play knight f6, just developing the knights before the bishops, very principled chess, and c3. c3 wants to go for, I guess, d4, but also doesn't protect the pawn here. So I'm thinking after takes, there's d4, takes, d4 ourselves, d5. Now here, I don't see what's wrong with that at all. And there's also not knight g5 because the knight's protecting that. Yeah, here we just play d4 immediately. Bishop there. He wants to play d3 and then win this, or he just wins it immediately actually. So maybe this makes sense. Stopping him from recapturing. So there's d3. I guess we take, and after it takes, we just drop back. Could then take like this, and then we play bishop e7. I guess. Not sure, obviously. Okay, now we go like here. There's queen takes bishop e7. Yeah. Always double checking my moves. There's also rook g1 here. If castles, then there's bishop h6. It's a bit annoying to deal with. But if castles, bishop h6, there's... Yeah, so he takes here first. Makes sense. And it goes there. Alright. Now we could castle, for example. We could, for example, just castle. But I don't like castling. We can also play queen here, offering exchange of queens. And if he doubles our pawn, he doubles our pawn. We might even take with the other pawn, honestly. And then this is not so much of a threat anymore. Yeah, I like offering the queen trade. Castling is not, it's for pussies, let's say. So he takes like this. Okay, let's take with the queen. Now the queen has to make a decision or where to go. Oh, actually, he can grab a pawn as well. So what you prefer, he does take the pawn. And now we could potentially take here, but the problem is that he takes here and takes there. So I guess we'll castle here. I guess we'll just castle here. Can also play, and let's just castle. Let's see why we should complicate matters so much. Because it drops back. Bishop d6 now makes sense, just attacking. And now there is a rook e1, rook e8, or yeah, just a rook e8 check somewhere. Okay, drops back. Let's give that check. Looks good. This is also a target, by the way. But let's first bring the rook into the game. It's hard to say which rook was better. I just chose one. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who said bless you, huh? We can play this, target this pawn now. And it's hard to defend. It's hard to defend. You almost have to play something like this. Okay, goes there. Now we have this check. Now we have this lateral check. I don't even need to calculate this. This is just good. We can just double up our rooks here. So the point of giving a check is not checkmate, but a positional one where we just double up our rooks. He's turning mate here. You have to be careful. Bishop f8 is an option. G6 is an option. I think both are fine. I think both are fine. Um, Let us go for G6. I like my bishop on D6. Do you know the smell when you just sneezed and all those bad juju viruses or bacteria just killing up your airspace? All right, let's go here. And with the idea of this is not inherently any dangerous. And now we are trending to take here. Furthermore, we're also restricting the king movement, I just realized. So he goes there, all right. So now we just snatch up this and then we snatch up this. This is fairly simple. Yeah, now we snatch up this. He goes to go here. Then we can snatch up this. He goes there. I don't see the mates, but I know this is just good. I know this is just good. Or he goes here, that's mate. So he gets to go here, here, here. Uh, I don't know. Oh, this is just mate. Yeah. Takes here and mates. So he goes there and that's also mate. Very nice game actually. It's 24 moves. Let's go to the analysis. So we play let's say e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6. I'm not playing anything crazy, right? I'm not playing anything crazy. And here after c3, he has dropped. Yeah, he just left e4 pawn unguarded. Usually it's not so good, or it's common knowledge that it's you cannot snatch off pawns in the opening. So, a Russian guy would tell you, oh, you just develop the bishop, you don't care about the pawn, you let them play d4 and you just castle or something, and the position is fine, you develop, you know? And yes, you are kind of fine. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, huh? Because there's different. But there are exceptions to the rules, and here you can snatch off the pawns. And the point being why this is good is that there's no way for white to really um, punish this. Because if you attack this knight, for example, queen e2, you can simply defend it and you have a good knight. And after you switch focus, um, there's f6. There's always f6 actually, defending the pawn you just won. But even not doing so has garnered us some type of advantage. Here apparently was best to castle. I just wanted the queen exchange. That did not happen after I castle. Now it's clear that we're just the Russian way of school chess, as previously mentioned, you just develop and you get your pieces, you castle. That's what we did. In a slower manner, yes, but 14 moves it took. But now, because we are better developed, we could pounce on the position, we could attack the weaknesses, and protecting, by him protecting the weaknesses, he creates other weaknesses, and we just, the moves flowed on his own. The moves flowed on his own. So yeah, that's basically how games are won. That's how sacrifices work. You get a better position for in turn four pawns. By sacrificing pawns, you get a better position by developing more pieces, by getting a more active position, and that's how you win games. Here, our opponent kind of did it for us. Yeah, we're not the maestro of chess, obviously, because we didn't even spot this mate. But yeah, good game. See you guys next time.